Hey guys, Triple B here. We've just seen some more exciting cards coming out of Japan's upcoming set Battle Partners, and today we're getting a peek at Lycanroc and its pre-evolution Rockruff, as well as a new special energy pairing perfectly with them. So Rockruff has the attack Dig Back, which looks at the top card of your deck, then you can either put it back or you can discard it, which sounds okay. Normally you see these attacks where it's a colorless energy, draw a card, so there may be a reason we want to be discarding that we'll get to in just a moment. The second attack on there, 2 colorless energy, do 20 damage. It's alright, nothing too special, but being able to do a little bit of damage can be relevant at times. Has 70 HP, so you'll be able to search it out with Buddy Poffin, and it will be outside of range of Dragapult EX, being able to take it down with damage counters while you're setting it up on the bench. So overall, pretty good basic for you to evolve up. The Lycanroc we're getting is a single prize Pokemon. It's got 120 HP, so like nothing too bulky on there. For a single prize stage 1 Pokemon though, that's about par for the course. The ability on here, Entangling Spikes, makes it so when you play this card from your hand to evolve it, you're going to attach up to 2 Spike energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon, which is the special energy we're going to get to in just a moment. So that's kind of where Rockruff's attack comes into play, where it's, hey, look at the top card of your deck, you can discard it. It's basically, do you see a Spike energy? Put it in the bin. So that's always helpful. Other ways we can get Spike energy in the discard are obviously cards like Professor's Research, Ultra Ball. Maybe you run this with the, I want to say Brilliant Blender, where it's like search your deck for 5 cards, discard up, or search your deck for as many cards as you like, but you find 5 and you can discard up to 5. So it'd be get your Spike energy into the discard pile. Lycanroc can then recycle them from the discard and onto itself just to accelerate some energy out. Pairs amazingly with the attack though, Grabbing Fangs, needing 3 colorless energy. So ideally you're getting 2 of those as Spike energy, then attaching 1 for turn, which could be a 3rd Spike energy potentially. You do 40 base damage, then 40 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon. So that's pretty good scaling, right? If you use a Dusclops, you can knock it out, put 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, so that's effectively an extra 200 damage for Lycanroc to do. So you're doing base 40 plus that, so you're doing 240, and then you add in that 50 you've already done, you're getting up to 290. So you're dealing with stage 1 EXs. You would technically be taking out V-Star Pokemon, but they're going to be rotating out when this comes into rotation, so you don't really have to worry about that number anymore. But yeah, pretty good number to hit. And if you could get a few more damage counters on there, you can deal with this stage 2 EX. I think 6 is the breakpoint you need, because you go 6 times 4, well, effectively 7 times 4, because the base damage of 40 gets you to, come on, math, do math. 7 times 4, you'd be getting, why am I blanking on this right now? It's too early. I'm recording this first thing in the morning before work. But yeah, 7 times 4, you're looking at 280. So 280 plus that 60 you've already done, you're getting up to 340 damage. You're taking out things like, well, Charizard EX having 330 is kind of like the biggest one at the moment. We've seen Mamoswine EX coming out that has 340, so it gets you to that exact breakpoint number. So maybe pair this with Monkey Dory just to manipulate some counters around, use Dark Energy on that. You can use Dark Energy to pay for the 3rd colorless energy in Lycanroc. Not too bad. Could even pair this with Frostlass, so between turns you're putting damage counters out on all of your opponent's Pokemon that have abilities, just to help set up numbers for your Lycanroc, so I like that idea. And then of course Spike Energy in here though. This, when it's attached to a Pokemon and it gets hit by an attack, the attacking Pokemon takes 2 damage, or 2 damage counters. So effectively we use that game plan of Dusclops to set up the first knockout, like put 5 on something, then Lycanroc knocks them out. Then when your opponent goes to crack back at the Lycanroc, they're taking 6 damage counters potentially, right? You have 2 Spike Energy you've accelerated from the discard, and ideally attach 1 for turn. They hit you, they take 6. That's that perfect number we need to hit 340. So it's basically a take out one of their 2 prize Pokemon by giving up a Dusclops. You're giving them a prize, they knock out your Lycanroc. You're giving up another prize, so they've taken 2, well, you've taken 2, they've taken 2, you're on even prizes, but because they hit your Lycanroc, a fresh one comes up and knocks them out in one go, and it's able to get the Spike Energy that were attached to the previous one from the discard, as long as you haven't evolved it up yet. So you're basically going, hey, we're gonna be on even prizes initially, but then as soon as you take that second prize, I'm gonna take 2 more, and then your opponent takes 1, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna take 2 more, and you win the game. So yeah, I like it. For standard format, seems pretty solid. For alternate formats, I'm not too sure. Like for GLC, I don't see this card being playable because Spike Energy, you'd only be able to run 1 copy of it. Lycanroc's not really accelerating enough of them out to justify it. But for the format that I've made, called Budget Build Battles, we hold tournaments every Friday night over on Limitless. You're allowed up to 2 copies of a card with the same name. So it's kind of the perfect math for this. You'd be able to get 2 Spike Energies out. And then, yeah, from there, it's just, hey, I have exactly what I need. one attachment of any other energy, you can get the attack off, and you're in a pretty good spot. So honestly, yeah, kind of keen to see what people can cook up for that format using Lycanroc. That's pretty much all we've got revealed today, was just these 3 cards. So I hope I didn't ramble too much about it, not trying to like milk views out of this or anything. It's just, hey, this card came out, it's really cool, and I want to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're after more content like this, make sure to like so that the algorithm knows, hey, they like this video, give them more of them, and subscribe so as more things get released, well, you'll get a little notification about that. Till next time though, stay golden, you Goombas.